Greetings, Southern Cameroonians. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Greetings to you all. It's been a while. Let's build the audience. I hope everybody they do good. Greetings, greetings. I will move this number. I'll move this comment small time. I will put number. Today I would like to talk. I would like to chat more. So we'll be in a activists and the people's show today. When we talk everything, we'll get for talk. Many things that go on. The world don't be now in the hands of the youths. The world don't be now in the hands of the youths, and many things that go on. I want to say kudos to the restoration forces. Kudos to all of them. Where they put on bravery for fight. Kudos. And I don't see also after all the money with diaspora don't raise, people they don't be now quiet. After all the money with diaspora don't raise. Somebody's. After all the money with diaspora don't raise. After all the money, please, if you distract me with volume, check your phone before you comment volume. If you distract me with volume, I take you off. Please, I don't want to be distracted today. I don't want to be distracted. Let me share to some other platforms. If you distract me with volume, I don't want to be distracted today. When I take my time, I come online, not before, can't be distracted. Yeah. When I take my time, I come online, it's not to be distracted. It's not to be distracted. Greetings to everyone coming. Everyone. I see Timothy Sama. I've never seen that name before. Let the audience feel. I want everyone to join, please. Today we're going to talk about the revolution. We're just going to talk about the revolution, Southern Cameroon liberation struggle, the way forward, and for things to be done right. I've told you all as a voice of your ancestors, I'm not going to leave. I'm always going to be there. Plenty people that want yes, I don't go. Plenty people that wait for yes, oh, Prince Jeka don't tire. Prince Jeka don't leave. You know, I don't tell many people, say, for this war, we will always be there. We the young ones. The old people, they don't disappear. That way the war be started. You see noise be the outside now with Papa the way they want to lead revolution. That way the war be start. Man, maybe talk say that way the war be start. Last 7 months or 8 months ago, when I be hear people they be talk now. Now when they don't discover say money no day again, diaspora no they give money. Now don't see all man don't quiet now. But the people never ground they don't quiet. No, they never quiet. So we're going to talk plenty things in today. And I just want to cut to an example, known as the sea very, very well. When this war be start with the mind of the war be there so fresh. So fresh. And I like them now because now you go know the righteous few. Now the time this you go know the righteous few. At the time this. At the period this way you go know the righteous few and those the way they stand for the restoration movement. People, the way they condemn my name, they talk whatever they want to talk. For this revolution, I don't get backbites. That one will be something. The old people, they don't make money from the youths, and then they don't use the money. They not be different from La Republique. Most old people for the revolution, they not be different from La Republique. Eh? The same politics will be at the play, and the same politics when plenty old people in this revolution they play. They use the vulnerable youth, the one the way they don't, plus the one who they don't give their passion for the revolution. They use their style, they manipulate them, they get what they get after they go dormant. That's not so the revolution day. And then when they hear say the war one go back for ground, you see the now they start one vex. Now the man just ask now. When I don't see all man don't quiet now, because money not there for diaspora. All man, all boy will call it say sick, this. Now only few people they never back the work. All man don't quiet. Now so you take and know who be patriot. Please, I'm not here for blame games. I've said it, please don't distract me. Government or no government, your own government who na the call for this AGC. No be na the kidnap, you don't kidnap general how they call it. Whether na get to wait. Una own na the day for AGC day, una own na wait. Ambazonia Governing Council na better, say don't create a government. When we are talking about important things here, you na talk for AGC, una the common can't talk. Una don't be one of the calamities in the revolution. The first calamity where the Republic used for destroy the fate of the people na AGC. So when we are talking here, please just, I don't want distraction. I don't beg today. I don't want distraction. Let me just guide the faithful few. The one of the biggest calamity where don't destroy Ambazonians for this revolution are AGC. In the history of Ambazonia, even if we not succeed for this war or we succeed, we'll always remember AGC for that. We'll always remember. We'll never see some constant thing when I don't do with the money when I don't raise, nothing. We'll only hear na, oh, this one don't happen. Either we hear kidnap. When I don't use Guzang Batibo like when a center for scatter the revolution. They can't see people from Gia as they turn go for other people, their county go destroy. Since I'll be the way for see whether Uchima Nursing will come out can't talk that nonsense with happen. All them they quiet. All them. They can't see how they be very, very fast for can't talk for Fako. Can't say they be very, very fast for can't divide Fako, call we everything. Look what it happen for Batibo. For their place. Look what it happen. They arrest people, arrest correct fighter them. But you know they ever hear none of them come out talk. Please don't distract me here. You see we youths, now we will not remain. All the old papa, the way they can't use book, grammar, this, for can't talk for people, make people give money. Or they don't go mute. Or they will be self-interested hypocrites inside the revolution. Or man don't go mute. Money not there for just for to give money again. I put up a comment, a post on a few days. Some non-entities they come under for can't talk about people, their reputation for the revolution. So when they say, which money are you collecting for which government? In this revolution, some person for this revolution will get reputation, reach me, Prince Jeka. For this revolution, including the other one, oh Papa, the way they want to kill the fate of our dreams, of our future. Is there anyone in this revolution, when they talk about reputation, man, we don't use money for the revolution, we no 100, no PIM, you know, disappear. Some government day, some 1 or 2 days we reach Watana. I did not have energy that day to come on to respond to you guys, but I was saying the day I'll have energy when I come live, I want to see the devil that will come and put comments. Come and face me. When they talk about youth with reputation, there has been no one youth in this revolution that if this war end today, that has gone with 1 penny. None. Even those that have joined the Republic, there has been no one youth. There has been no one youth in this revolution, one youth, where you don't go 100. Be the one the way they don't join the Republic, where they don't be frustrated for this war, like Erika told them, like Yannick called them, like whatever name you want call. There has been no one youth in this revolution that has gone with 1 penny. The only one you only be considered as you, you don't even pass the 40 age. Now don't want to be. Now only and I choose Sako way collect money. So when some of you see us youths coming to raise money or struggling, we wanna be very careful when I detect comments on they put there. In this revolution, somebody didn't catch me, so I'll be foolish because I don't raise money for this revolution when a different man they collect them. So the man want use me for politics because say the money why they raise the internet hand. Which man ever do that kind of thing? There is no, be the interim government, be so, there is no individual who can compare its reputation, its accountability with Watana. There is no one. You never start today, you never start tomorrow. There is no one in this revolution. There is no one. There is no one that can compare with Watana. We raised 100,000, it was going to different person in hand. You hear right for ground zero, them for inside church, mommy they receive marks. You hear fight at them, the job where no pity, the first job where no pity go do, when they bring down 3 armor cars. You visit that money come out of outside. Frank for Boketunja, they ask you, who buy granite for $3,000. Go and ask. Where Momo no one give money for even support. When no pity say Momo they get money, then if I woman they give me the buy granite, ma I didn't go they deny. Now Wata move $3,000, give them for that first job where all wanna be glad for this thing. Then you go can't stand online. Somebody I will talk to one side raise money for support fighter. You open your mouth. You open your mouth, you don't even fear. You can't start the talk, say, Prince Jeka for which God. There is no credible institution inside this thing where we talk. Maybe now when Marianta Ongo don't will go check, and there is no one that stands with Watana Wata when it concerns money taken from here. From Erita to will be start, where se could be there for Kondengi, will start gather money. The first place where that one I tell us, if you just say my name pass for some sites, no say straight is straight. If you just say Prince J.K., my name pass somewhere. No man no dey for the revolution. So one day we go over open him up, even for a grave. If you try and God go strike it, die. There is nobody that will open his mouth and say Prince J.K. is eating some money in some government. If this war ends today, I fold my bags and I go the same way I came. I have not benefited one thing. I've rejected all the offers that have been proposed to me. So hear that. If you are and cut this part and tell those other gang leaders who are behind there. If this war ends today, I come with nothing. I will go back with nothing, and I will go with nothing, and just like how I came, and that's how I will go, and I will go with, including all the offers so they don't propose for me. Why reject? I will go empty, and I'm okay. 1 minute. Sorry, I had to respond to some message. So as I was saying before, there's no one credible like the youths. Go to all the governments, go to everywhere. You find that the youths are the ones who have stood focused in the revolution more than the elderly ones. The elderly ones have only come in to look for an opportunity to exploit the revolution. The elderly ones have only come in to look for an opportunity to exploit the youths and the revolution. I'll give you an example, like the government of Sako. I'll give you an example like the government of Sako. I will say one of the people who exploited people like us, Watana Wata, is the government of Sako. Good evening, Pafro. One of the people that exploited people like us, the government, is the government of Sako. Is the government of Sako. Did you hear that the money Watana Wata raised? 100 came to Prince J.K. No. If you go to the videos, they're all online. The money was going to this county. I'll go to World Draft. I will give this, give that, give that. You never heard that one day Prince J.K. took some 1 franc and I said, oh, send to my bank account. No. I didn't want Bambe. I don't see opportunity for this revolution where other youths, they don't see and will collect the money asleep. I say no. But I didn't want Bambe. And I did okay with him. But I still come for this revolution. People trust me. We raise close to 100,000. I go for every World Draft for every county at the support. They fight at the law. The problem they be, they know they go call government. They go say, "Una go for Watana Wata. Una go for Watana Wata." They go can't call for Watana Wata. We go come. We go give 1,000. We go give 2,000. But can't hear when the old people their interest start die away. They can't talk trash. So I was just saying that to keep the profile straight because for the revolution, I know I hear tomorrow, even if I know say I know they ever go. But don't go and scatter my name. No. If there's anyone with any straight profile, it's Prince J.K. Watana Wata. Number 2, Greetings to everyone you're joining. I had to just make that point clear. I will put the phone numbers here. Whatever you have to say, share, let others come. Share. I don't know, since when they block this my Facebook and they open and back, people they never see they get my notification. But it normally go this so. Yeah, it normally go be so. I'm not saying I plan. Anytime we don't grow, they want come for hit back. They block me, will not be doing nothing. So I go put phone number small time, as we always do. I want us to talk. I want us to talk. Sako be the fight say after when we say go continue the do world draft. The moment of a world draft, they do them again. Now what I don't talk about this world say the most have you talk the most divisive people don't get them for this one and this diaspora the way they defeated of a be proud. In life, the only way we can succeed in life is when everyone is humble. I don't talk about this revolution, say, be picking where it then at 17 years, even picking for 10 years, where you don't put a face for fight this war. Even you, Papa, for 100 years, respect that picking. Because the bullet that picking will take cannot be you go take for ye. I don't wish to come for the war. If we learn to give everyone respect in this revolution, it will easily unite we all. The one thing about una for this revolution, I say, una mentality be so archaic. Una get an ancient civil. Una don't stay for Europe. Una not fit do that nonsense. Una picking for una house. Una accord una picking them respect for una house because una the fear say if una not one they will call una police. But when una come it up picking them for this revolution, where they don't put their face. When una on picking them, they don't fit put their face. Can't see the one that they do. Can't see the one that they do. You go and show me that time say we didn't have Africa. No. How do you talk to your elder like that? How do your elder for what is an elder? You never use for some battlefield elder did it for battlefield when they go shoot gun. It's respect. It's respect. And now one of the things in this way, it don't over bring we down way. Today they say ground zero they go away, diaspora they go their own way because una lack respect. Papa the way they are picking, they don't beat, they don't stand up for them will give them a small respect. They know the. I'll give you one example. The way Pa through Johnson, he talked for me. The way even Chris Anum talked for me when I call him, where I will follow principles of where the government will be under. Those are things where you see, and you see, some people feel they be God. We lack respect. And for this revolution, no man will talk, say, Prince J.K., don't talk for me without respect. No. For this revolution, I don't accord everyone respect. And the only thing where I never do, I never accept people make their interests override the interests of the people. I don't always make sure, say, the people's interest in this revolution make it stand first. But because the people's interest in this revolution, it destroys some people, their personal interests. I feel you see they always hate Prince J.K. Be for the government for Sako, be for the one where Chris Anum the one do or who they the one do. If you go there, you go always and say, nah, their interests. Not what the people want. And the one bad thing in this revolution, I say, we did not start this revolution with what individuals wanted. We started this revolution with what the people wanted. The people. The people wanted. That's where we are today. Now, when you start, look, and that's the thing, when you miss the target of what you started something for and start going for other targets, then you lose focus. You lose focus. You lose directions. You lose concentration. And that's why we have failed in this war. From the beginning of the war, if you saw whatever they did, they always struggled to interact with ground zero, ground one. Because this modern revolution is the people's revolution, not individuals. Not your cabinet in America, not your cabinet wherever. Not those which you have in a Zoom meeting that gives you money. No. It is the people who are on the ground. And if the war weakens out today, it's because most of you who have created government, you have disconnected the revolution with the people. I've always said it here. I ask every time before, you think why they arrested Abdul Karim? Why did you think they arrested Abdul Karim? They arrested Abdul Karim because Abdul Karim was having a leadership connection with the people. And the Republic had to cut off it. That's why the blacklist, they proposed for them to arrest Abdul Karim. They arrested Abdul Karim. I always said it that La Republic knows the source of strength in we restoring Southern Cameroon statehood is the bond of unity. Now, why this bond of unity have not been there? Number one is disrespect. number one, disrespect to the youths. Number one, I will say it. Disrespect by the elderly people to the youths in this revolution. The elderly people don't die, eh? They come and see the way they disrespect the youths. The youths are the ones which have put their face. Most of them, they are in their 50s. They were smart and they go kick bucket. Most of them in their 60s. But they don't respect the young ones, which they know very well that in their youthful days, they cannot do it. They know very well that in their youthful days, they could not stand to do what some of us are doing today. How many papa them, for my issue the day, where they go propose the money, they go deny? How many? Eh? How many papa them for this revolution they go stand for this HY day, wait for this my HY day, they go propose the money, they deny. No one of fit for a young boy. No one. No one. Plenty of them they for green. But can't see the passion where we youth will get. Can't see the zeal we get to get a land of our own. We go fit go there, we to get pride. Because with the weakness they suffer. Some papa they Europe, they not even work. They not the work. Like they are picking and they give the money. But can't see we use the day for under snow, under rain, summer. Can't see how they want Bambi for the whole Europe. Which man want give you office? Which man? For Europe now they defer accept stranger. For fair you paper for Europe now biscuits. For give you document for Europe now biscuits. They don't defer accept stranger. Go for some side go they go torment you so you go suffer before you want get paper na problem because you find small chop for gear. But upon that we still day for suffer for the revolution. You old man, you don't live all your life. You don't live all your life. You come for Saudi picking the one struggle. Instead for you for respect the youths. See what you know if you do and when you be young. You instead want to stand knocking at their heads. You instead want to tell them, so no, this one no better, this one no this. Since where Chris Anno do that division, Carolina now they all. Usa movement they do life again. They do life again. Not be Carolina to don't just tire the thing. But when we begin under this recalculation, not be when we see fire be the born. How many youths them again when I don't see they can life? How many? They get the zeal. They get, but now who they quench them? Now the youth. And they want to make other Restoration Council members. Or they don't go mute, they don't go cold. They be not say, oh, Prince Jeka go do so, go cold. I want to make all them, call them, make they come. The momentum where we be get, when we be under recalculation, and the momentum where we get now. It again, when Marianta can't talk say the Restoration Council is defunct, they go start vex. But let's be real. Let's be real and speak the truth to ourselves. Before they want to come up with this election where they not be done ready the ground as a Restoration Council, we were so vibrant. We were so agile, all of us. You go yet today this activist, you can't talk. Tomorrow you hear this activist. You go yet today this activist, you can't talk. But the same system where Sako do for destroy, that way they can't do too. So what will be the difference? The same. Since where they can't do that sham election where they do, can't look how many activists they didn't get the spirit again for come. How many activists they come live? How many? How many people again they want to give money? When I talk now for Restoration Council, this is my video this time. How many? Nobody. The problem of Southern Cameroonians is Southern Cameroonians. The problem of Southern Cameroon, I've always said it in the beginning. The problem of Southern Cameroonians is Southern Cameroonians. The day you guys will say, oh, Prince Jeka want my way. I don't want the way, my way. I want the people's way. If you have always seen me, if I wanted my own way, I for a registered bank account for Watana Wata for a year, all the money they come. All the money for the come. But the people's way is the best way because it's the people that push for freedom, not individuals. You cannot be in America and you want to decide everything. You want everything to be centered towards you. You can't be I will put the phone call very soon, Mercy Freedom. You can call and tell me how Marianta is. You can call and tell me how Marianta is the problem. What did Marianta do? That's now so that they cause a division. Now so they start. And I saw when you do and so La Republic will continue. I want them to dissect everything. How did Marianta do? How? That was the same thing I said under Sarko's government, where they be take turn Uchemba and the others against we. Now the same thing I be tell them. When they be do nonsense for Chris Anu, I come for inside there, I said it is wrong. I said it is wrong for what they did to Chris Anu, for what Irene Gwa did. Sarko thought that Chris Anu post in this revolution was zero as a communication. That without Chris Anu, the present person who is there, he can do it. No. Look, this revolution is not controlled by man. This revolution is controlled by spirits. This revolution, it is controlled by spirits. Everyone has his assignment to be done. Everyone. If you look in the way this revolution operates, they have always been the best out of every role we perform. They have always been. They have always been the best. But when you misplace that person at that position, you will dangle in it for a very long time. And it's because of pride. Because we are unable to face one another and say, hey, my brother, I'm sorry. My brother, I'm sorry. And maybe the person too, they are telling him the sorry, he feel too, he's too big. That maybe the sorry they are telling him is not enough. What is killing us in this our restoration movement is diaspora pride and ego. Whereas they have nothing to show for. Nothing. Those who need to have the pride and ego don't have it. They are not even prophesying the pride and ego. Yeah. They are not even prophesying the pride and ego. The fighters on the ground, they don't prophesy it. They don't. But when you come to diaspora, those who are not even willing to take one bullet, or sleep in the bushes, or walk in the hinterlands to be able to get one granite given to the boys, they are the ones who are prophesying pride and ego. They're the ones. They're the ones who are prophesying pride and ego. But I've told the diaspora one thing. They said, sorrow may last for the night, but joy will come in the morning. Number one, I will talk this one for Pidgin. Make una know say una for diaspora. Una never ever help that picking them for no play the divine material. They way that picking they go get a constant supply for material. Make diaspora know say that day their calamities they go start pay for. The day they struggle, they go get a constant supply for material soon. When they go get a constant supply for people where they go to supply them granite and sticks, when they go arrange their deal, make diaspora know say in their rules where they go put for ground, it not go be different like that of Eritrea. People they where they go live for AMBAZONIA, they get for live with half foot. People they where they get for live for AMBAZONIA, they go live with half hand. People don't go live for AMBAZONIA, they go live without fingers. And tell now and copy it down. Don't play. Copy it. Copy it down. Write it today. Diaspora go pay a very deadly price after the victory of this war. Many people when they go around and they talk, they use their name, say they be this, they be secretary of this, they be president of this, they be president of that. That became their blood, they waste for down. The ones the way they go survive for withstanding the terror from the enemy when they come, they go pass a very deadly judgment. Their judgment will be very, very harsh. Their judgment will be very cruel. Their judgment will be very, very rude. When I do it, when I want to do, if you go behind, you use the few people when you get, you mastermind their mind. You turn them against one another. But for ground, you know if you turn a restoration fighter, because all them they don't be wise. And they talk this number one. And they see the drama where Sarko do for Goketunja against Sargon. Against Sargon and no pity. I'll be talking before Insobu one die. They push Insobu so that Insobu die. Most of them, they are picking the diaspora. All of them. Most of them, I mean, they are picking the diaspora. Most of them. Most of them. But you go sit down for diaspora because money where AMBAZONIA and give you, Sarko no be get job. Sarko be then a pastor. Now AMBAZONIA start give money. None of leaders for diaspora join this war brings some $100 can put down. No one. No man no go mortgage his house. They can't cry now for AMBAZONIans for online, or they can't use activists to talk. People start give them money. It is a curse. Say you go use the money where people give you. Not be money where you work, not be your sweat. You take and you keep picking it for ground. Before Sarko, the ones that give Sarko money, Sargon. Now the same thing what Ayabacho he do with all the youths for ground. They go pay. They go pay. They go pay very heavily. They fit turn and they fit do anyhow. They fit pretend, but they go pay. And their judgment go be very terrible. The worst thing in life, now for turn an innocent soul against another innocent soul. That's the worst thing. Even some of the way they be pastor. That's the worst thing to do in life. That's the worst thing. You fit do your nonsense for diaspora, but not turn those fragile innocent souls the way they did down there. Where they get passion to liberate the land just because of your own personal interest. Yeah? Just because of your own personal interest. If you look for Goketunja, the first greatest attack will happen for Goketunja. Now between Sagon and Nopiti, they join with China Rambo. They take La Republic 3, where that lieutenant for military die. The 3. They were so strong, they were so united. They were so solidified, they were in one spirit. They caused La Republic havoc. After that, instead for Una, I don't know who side diaspora pride come out. Instead for Una, for cement the relationship and forget whether which group or which group. That became for grounded, they don't know them about AGC or whatever, or ADF. We don't talk for live video, say ADF or AGC come up for this revolution because that became, we don't say ADF, na an army for everybody. We talk and say, na confusion be happen. Now confusion be happen where you hear fighters that say ADF. Now, if you be a reasonable person for this diaspora, you hear some people there for ground. You don't know if politics where Ayabacho they play. You don't know if politics where the others they play. It's just one freedom. If the fight now for the blood for brother the way they don't die. You hear say that became the fight for this group or this group. When to be a problem for diaspora? You know go say struggle now say me the being one. You know go struggle now for say me easily convince them and understand say it doesn't depend by group. It depends by the cause we are fighting for. Why will you transmit the ideology of Ayabacho on an innocent child? Why? I don't do that. I don't do that. I be once one do that error when I be there under a Sako. I be once one do one. But I understand say they are innocent souls. Every day when they go for the war, as I go every day, I get to understand plenty things. Most of the people down there, they be innocent. They don't just hold them under juju. They don't, when a diaspora, they do one. So at the course of the day, that's why you see, we start support unity warriors. Because unity warriors, it don't depend where you are from, who you are with, but they all fight for a collective goal. Then we struggle now for make them as youths to understand the repercussions of what happens when they have to listen to someone in the diaspora. That's what we have been doing. Before you can see what they are doing today in collaboration. Because, just for example, let me give you one example. On the ground, now we have so much. On the ground now, if they have to put all the AKs, the Lefances, the popcorn and the RPGs we have, if we wage one battle with La Republic, we will have enough material that we can shut down a town. But do you know that? Do you know that why they are not doing that is because there's so much here the diaspora. But now with the unity which they are getting, if they have to form themselves in one block, in one place we are joining, share, let the audience be. If we have to join ourselves in one block, for take out La Republic 6 armor car, it's now ABC. Just imagine, say, under Unity Warriors, if the fighters of Meme, they understand themselves, collaborate. The fighters of Manu County, they collaborate. The fighters of Lebi Alem, the fighters of Mezam, the fighters of Goketunja, Mbui, Boyo, they collaborate. It just needs one, coordination for them to have a very great ambush. See the ambush that took place in Goketunja, it was just 2 fighter camps that collaborated. Now then, if you remember, 2 fighting camps that collaborated, Goketunja and Mbui. Those are the 2 camps that collaborated. Then ask yourself that if 3 camps should have collaborated, or 4, what would have happened? But after that 2 camps, Mbui and Goketunja collaborated and gave La Republic that heavy blow. What happened? The La Republic activated the diaspora card. The La Republic activated the diaspora card. Yeah. The La Republic activated the diaspora card. They activated it. Division. Today, Sako is the knack head between, not even today we start. Sagon and no pity. Tomorrow so they don't kill no pity. If you yesterday kill no pity tomorrow, no say no be other person as Sagon go to kill you. Why? Because they already implant fear for Sagon in heart. The same thing as no pity to get the fear. Why it get to be so? Because some person there for diaspora. Some person there for diaspora where in the one time made the call a president. Through Michael, maybe you don't know me, I don't cry. You will find out my job I do in the background. Ask about me, I don't cry. I've told them in this revolution I have power and I've already done what I'm doing. Most of you, ask those who know me, can Sako raise money again? Ask Sako to come and do something in Fakuna. Through Michael. Maybe you don't know I don't do my Facebooking based on views or people. Ask about the voice of your ancestor. I will speak like this. Someday you see everybody will come and say, Prince, what you are saying is true. Tell Sako make it can raise money now. Tell Chris Ano make it can raise money. But that fighters are there for ground, they still survive. They still survive. When I just the weaken the faith, and I'll be very happy because voice like us will continue guiding them. Most of you want us to become politicians in the diaspora. Oh, Margot, the sing song started Chris Ano say, oh, President Chris Ano, oh, your Amber One. Amber One for what? What good have they done to the ground? They caused more division. The highest division in this revolution was caused by Sako and Chris Ano. The highest. The highest. Sako was the president, Chris Ano was the communication secretary. Chris Ano came out, we saw that his point he brought under Sako government was valid, activists supported him, he came under Marianta's own whoop as things did not go the way it went, everything scattered. The highest people who have caused division here is Sako, the worst in Ambazonia history. Because Chris Ano knew that when he does this thing he will do, the momentum will go more worse on the ground. Chris Ano knew, but he did not care. He pushed forward to it, saying he can raise money more than Marianta. They should come and raise the money now. Tell them to come. Since you think that biting the other finger will make the other finger not feel pain, forgetting that when you bite this finger, the whole body feels pain. That's stupidity. And they call themselves pastors. They go to church. They say they have reasoning. The other one says common sense. The other one says the anchor man. All that names you carry, you cannot understand nothing about the philosophy of war. War is like a body. If you bite one finger, the whole body feels the pain. So what you do there will affect you here. He was saying Marianta cannot raise money, thinking you but now this is it. Tell him to come and do a war draft for them to raise money. Tell them. The same I told Sako. Tell Sako to come. It was simple for Sako to say, tell Iringwa. Yeah? Tell Iringwa that, oh, Iringwa, talk to Chris Ano. You guys apologize. There was an ethics committee. The ethics committee was full of politics. Full of politics. It was just simple. Call the one here, call this one here, say, oh, the shit is enough. Tell your brother I'm sorry. You tell this one I'm sorry. Make peace and let's work together for the sake of Ambazonian people. Easy. No. Or you call the Ambazonian people. You call the Amazonian people and tell them, this is what I find myself in, this is it. For the sake of peace. No, but you come online and say, oh, I cannot dismiss, I cannot fire Chris Ano. I didn't want to go on make his own idiot. Who first? It's all that for the good. It's all that for the good of Ambazonia. Hans Bobo, you are very innocent. I know you very well. You are very innocent in the revolution. If you want to debate with me, you come online, let's talk. You are very innocent. And the day all of them will go back, Marianta will stand there. Marianta will not change. Marianta will be there. We will destroy this thing like Republic Belt under Chris Ano and Sako. All of them will go back down. Don't show me I hate when you bring up stories. That's the main thing I hate about you. Let me open my phone call. Let's talk. I hate when people bring up stories. I know Marianta well. I know Marianta very, very well. I think more than you, Don Pasho. I know Marianta very, very well. In this revolution, there's nobody. There is nobody Marianta was the only person under Sarko's government that could call people to order. Let me put a phone number. So let's us talk. I don't like commenting on the, and when I put it, please don't be scared to call, because when I go make comments, so people, I never know put it over back Facebook page. When I go disappear, I will put the Facebook, the phone number now. Yeah, make you come. There is no president in AMBAZONIA. No proper election has been done. No proper election. Nothing. There is no president in AMBAZONIA. Now we have an interim president. It still stands for Marianta. Based on the people's voice, if we have to have a new president, he must deliver certain obligations. We have people in jail. We have fighters dying. We are in need of material. There is nothing like you just come and enter. Where you don't enter, they just go put president. So you don't fulfill the people's obligation. Just go meet up some Gambia of 6 people. They put you president. Marianta is not a president. Marianta is an interim. Just like how Sarko held position. When Sarko was impeached and the Restoration Council did not do the right thing, the power went back to Seseku. Seseku cannot rule in jail, so Marianta is the interim. Let me tell you, I know this constitution of this revolution very, very well. The position Sarko held before he was made full president is the position Marianta holds now after Sarko was impeached. Chris Anu and the others, the procedures were not done right. Yeah, I'm putting the number now. I'm putting the number. I'm putting the number. So you guys, look, in this revolution, I'm the voice of your ancestor. It's here. I have my archives. The position which Sarko and Chris Anu masterminded everything, including the Restoration Council, to make Sarko full president, and then Sarko did what he did, is the position Marianta holds now. Is the position Marianta holds now. And whatever Sarko and Chris Anu are jumping, the 2 pastors, whatever they are jumping in the diaspora to do, it's sham. It's sham. Whatever Sarko and Chris are doing, it's sham. Till the rightful obligations are fulfilled. Even Yerima and the others, they are sham. There was a structure before Seseku did that his nonsense. And that structure is what remains. That's what we activists will fight for it to stand. Sarko played his own game he played. We could not get full version of Seseku's game. And we have realized that Sarko has not fulfilled his obligations. He was impeached. Now when he's impeached, and the right thing is not done to put a new president, the person that took that place when Sarko was impeached is the person that stands. You can go kiss the moon and come back. I, as the voice of your ancestor, tell the other person to come. I don't care about whether ABS is whatever. Let me put number for people to call. Where is that number? I don't have nothing to do with ABS. 2 minutes, let me put the number. Let's chat. It's been long, we have not chat. Don't be scared to call, eh? Call. Don't be scared to call. Those contacts. 1 minute, let me put it. Okay, the number is +45 91607519. That's the number. +45. WhatsApp calls only. WhatsApp calls only. WhatsApp calls only. WhatsApp calls only. Call it. We have the whole time to talk. WhatsApp calls only. The number is +4591. I'm putting it now. +45 91 60 7519 +45 91 60 7519. That's the number. Call, the line is open. Let's talk. Let's talk. The line is open. Somebody said I'm not normal. I've ever been normal to you Ambazonians. That's the phone number there. Please call. Call. Oh, please shut up, Michael. All I take care of my page. Please don't bring me politics here. I don't do that surrogacy nonsense. I've given you my point. Please, just if you don't do it, I take care of my page. If you just bring me that nonsense here, you think it's a woman there. The calls are not coming. You see people say call. Let me put the calls. Let's talk now. Who are those calling? So you see too much distractions. Now that's one thing with Ambazonia. They'll ask you do calls, put the number. Now people are not calling. Let's debate now. If you know you want to debate, don't use the comment section. Call me on WhatsApp. Let's talk. You see now they'll disappear. Nobody will come now. We talk. That's how the thing is. Now I put the number and people will not call. Everybody will disappear now. They come and see them on my comment section struggling to distract me. That's why I block people many times. That's the phone number. Now call me only on WhatsApp. Let's talk. If you know your points are valid, call me. You see they don't. Let me see. Don Pasho is calling me now. Let me call him back. Don Pasho.
Yes.
Greetings. How are you?
I'm doing good, and you?
Fine.
Yeah. Bro, before I start, I want to beg you, if you give me just 5 minutes I talk before you answer you or you ask me any question.
Don Pasho, go on. I know you know be today. Me and you don't be for the revolution since it start. So, not you know the way you talk and we go this change why we fear. Go on. Go on.
Yeah, my brother, please. When truths, then we must say them out. Because if we don't talk them out, it will be like we'll be hypocrites. Our own liberation. We go for this liberation struggle, we go for this liberation struggle, we don't have to see for that. But when you have made something, so your life show the way I can't comment, okay, you don't see, you know why we have been preached for Sako, because I've been asked some money for Sako before they deny forgive me. I want to make them very categorically clear. Make all Ambazonians listen and listen very well. I never asked money from Sako Economy.
Okay.
I will get I asked for my brothers, the House of Country Original Reps, my brothers and sisters. I beg them, say, let me help me to contribute. I get this situation. Some will contribute, some take paper to Sako. Sako call me, offer me $6,000 US. And it is on record. Sako called me, offer me $6,000 US.
Okay.
I take it down, but ask you one question. Is this money coming from you personally as Dr. Sako from your pocket? Or it's coming from the Ambazonian people? He says some people, they don't hear my problem, they want to contribute. I told you, no. This problem I get, I ask money from my comrades in the House of Country Original Reps. I will not collect a dime from Ambazonians. Make it be on record. Make it be on record. Support offered me €6,000. I turned it down. Number two, when we talk so you know Marianta. You know nothing. I will repeat, you know nothing about Marianta. I will tell you about Marianta. First, Marianta was not the country head of United Kingdom, that is UK. She was not the country head. Boniface Ngu was the country head. Marianta was the vice chair of UK. We conducted elections in the House of Country and Regional Reps. I was the country rep for Spain at that time. We conducted elections. Marianta stood for the position of spokeswoman. She lost to Comrade Gibans. That was where problems started. Marianta divided the house. Comrades like Vance of Norway, I've forgotten some of those names, and they went and gave it another House of Country Reps. I was the one in the European House of Country Reps before the worldwide country representative elections. When we go for European country, they don't say we will vote people where we must vote now people where they go for Europe. Now me, I talk for European country exchange, it will not work. You can ask the likes of Vance, who eat even eat with Marianta TV. You can ask with buy, you can ask everybody who was a country. I stood against that. I said we will vote. I will vote the person I know is fit to lead worldwide country, and we did just that. So when we come to speak truth out, when we speak truth to Ambazonians, Marianta divided the House of Country Reps because she lost position.
How did she do that? Don Pastor, let me come now with a question. I've given you 5 minutes. How did Marianta do that? Yeah. Can you explain when you say Marianta, please, if anyone is watching here, please, I don't want comments on thief people. No young person for the revolution don't thief money. Now old people don't thief money. No youth for the revolution don't thief money. I be talk for Don Passion say I know a story because under Dr. Sako, this thing they be brief me. I be get a thorough brief on why Don Passion will believe Dr. Sako administration because they say they ask money we go through some period. They ask you what you want to do the money, no give clear example. So if I mean clear explanation, then you leave. So when una come, I don't talk am before I want start the live show. So not the beg people for join the live show. Because we know the manipulation where they gone for diaspora with the old people and where they want to do them against the youths. So please, if you are here, especially people that or they don't go make fake profile of old people, the old people background, respect what we do, or you know go find yourself. Yeah. Because you see, we young. In the next 20 years, we will see they for face this war. But in the next 20 years, most of them are not going to be. I don't believe, I'm not sure say the thing what they do now for take Don Patrick call, Sako Fido and so for Ayabacho, or Chris Ann Fido and so for Sako. When get bad belay, when I don't really wish people them. Now, why that big brother they for down, they die. So, when I don't come for you, when I bring them a kind of dirty wish, when I bring them for you. We youths, them will not get them. You see, when I see me the last time I appear for Chris Ann in television with Tapang, when I see the women and Tapang will talk now, we youths, they will get different blood. We operate differently. When I decide for all indications, even with Mark Barata, or we not operate like how Sako, Ayaba, and Akwanga they operate. So if you come for this comment session, you want comment. If you're not constructive, we take on away. Because now that one a dirty spirit, they make a whole system to play with system today. Don't pass your go on.
Yeah, my brother, please, you don't sit up, you might answer your question. Marietta, if you lose election as spokesperson for worldwide House of Country and Powers, if we go fight for housing, they must do a rerun of election. We don't say it will not work anymore.
Where be lose to who? If we lose to who?
If we lose to Jibanj.
Jibanj, okay.
So, now for the way, because we'll be very mad, bring in our history, brother man, so that make Ambazonians learn, make they hear very well. When they talk about this my trip to Korea, now we for House of Council Original we start wearing Sako. When we bring Sako for House of Council Original, we summon that we say, bring me about in for money for my trip to Korea. Sako they tell you say it is confidential. We tell you say that lie. This very Jiban they tell you say Mariana election too. Now Jiban be the first person we erase her. He calls Sako say, Mr. Acting President, I'm sorry to call you a thief. You cannot collect our money, and you are telling us it is confidential. When you were collecting that money, you tell us the money was confidential. They kicked Jibans out of that meeting.
When I will kick you out?
They kicked Jibans out of that meeting. That was Irene kicked Jiban out of that.
Okay.
I'll be the next people up. I tell them, me the person, I tell them, see, when I don't kick Jibans out, I will not call you Sako, Mr. President. Sako Bekome, you don't thief our money.
Okay.
You get to give me back our money because you be thief man. When I don't drive Jibans from here, when I will only drive me, we will drive Jibans. Now, I really want me toxic on passion. Spain gave just 3,700 euros, so you cannot be top there. The thing the people is just 3,700.
Okay.
3,700 because we need it back to Spain. It is our money that we contributed. That is what we gave. We fought Sako inside the house, and we will get a strategy to move out the accountability of my trip to Boya. Please, Jacob, I beg, give me 2 minutes and I explain to you this.
Go on, Pastor. Go on. I get all time. Go on. Feel free. Now we young people they talk, so if you talk, you feel like you don't have your platform.
The strategy will be take to move my trip to Korea. If you ask all the country heads, they will tell you we will be activated to my trip to Korea account. That means for Spain, if person contribute from Spain, immediately if you ring from my own, say this money will enter from Spain. If person contribute from Germany, country to Germany, see the alert. Person go, so we'll be there for that unity, we'll be there, say, okay, since as many people want to play mafia, we now, the country heads, we will gather ourselves, calculate each country, how much it come up from each regional was divided into two. Marianta and this guy in Italy, and how they brought this guy with Italy airport. Na them ambush, na them with gangs, with all these people they common divide house of country, so we could not get that accountability, my brother. I tell you, I had a problem.
That's okay, don't pass it. That's okay.
Out of contract, I know they ask money for AMBAZONIA.
No, that one. I think say you don't just say the way it be get for said, because I yesterday now they almost the same thing we will talk. So if you ask money for we ask money for this thing they not give you, then after that time we decide for change for getting Dr. Sako.
I don't ask money for something. I talk to my brothers for House of Congress. I think this is my situation. Can you people help me? They say they will contribute, so it be shocked me when I support a comment on you.
Is it alright? Is it alright? Maybe. Is it okay? Don't pass. More do and quick so that we take so that call. Maybe I come. I want just come in here because me, I'm a positive thinker. I'm a positive thinker, and I always put my views towards the people who did suffer for ground zero. Because now we don't make our life for our people them be the way they today, and I always will feel redeem them. With everything we don't see, since you see where the time before Seseko want the one arrest Seseko, you will see how we be there. You will be an activist then. You will see how unified we be there. We see how together we'll be there for one bond, where that bond will be the worry like the public for the way we'll be don't unite. Where like the public we go right to the extent where they go for Nigeria, try for struggle for do treaties and play mafia for take Seseko out. Now, I want to ask you one thing. Since where Seseko they go jail, you don't feel that unity will be getting before? I'm not saying you go for the outside, you do your own thing, but I want to just ask you, since where Seseko they go jail, and to this present moment, how you feel with the momentum will be get when Seseko they be there, and now where Seseko they no day? What do you feel?
I will answer you all brief, brother man.
Yeah.
I'll be one person where if the viewers them for year, to be honest, I was one of those where I fight, I support my trip to go for the job me. I brought my trip to go with my drop and my blood. I did everything for Sako Ekome. I fought for unity. Make a review of all today. I take flight from Spain to Italy with person document. I did not have documents at the time. You know the risks. You go to Europe.
I know.
You know the risks. I travel with personal document for reason, for raise money. I take flight from Spain to Germany at that time for go raise money. I trip to Goya with personal document. I take flight from Spain to Italy to France for go raise my trip to Goya. That is to tell you the patriotism.
But my point of view, my point of view, what you want to talk about, bring and I say, might just bring it out for you. It will be forced as you go be the one bundle. The only small dot you will be get if then a really higher, because a kwanga own will be the CM. Now, since you could go jail, the bond will be already be matured. You shall say, Tawe Sako come. Sako start telling about investigation. We cause division for that bundle. They begin to move million item them, meet on Taka, them, Gili, and the others. So they want to investigate Naira 10. Now, so we start. Now, so today we will not ever get a thorough, even the Restoration Council will not get a thorough update on that investigation concerning those people. From there, we come now, we start raise money. Under raising this money, we start get things that will be say they get for be done, they not be done. Complaints they start come out, money they start loss, things they start happen. People start be discouraged. People start feel some kind. People start drop. Division the start of Western County and LG way, if you the structure where the Republic want to make they destroy them. Even the government for Yerima, where Seseko say since Sako don't do so, he made to go do his own. He know they functionable. Now, we get Irima, we can't get Sako. Sako too for keep the bond way he began for keep and fine, he no keep him. He can't break now where they began for impeach him because of mismanagement of funds and things the way we don't do here and Aringwa. Then when money they not be updated, fighters they complain they not receive money, and certain other things they be happen where they begin for impeach Sako. Now we can't get now Marianta come. Marianta come now. We visit Restoration Council go struggle for unite this bundle. I don't want come. I don't want land. I don't want land. Marianta come. We visit Restoration Council go unite this bundle. They not see unite them. They force them make election hold. Now you don't get Chris Anu where the one do it own. You don't get Marianta now. They struggle for keep to the bond way they be given for you. So I don't want action. So with all these small houses the way you share so, you decide so they go fine. Now small houses the way it be in a very big bundle.
May I answer your question, brother man?
Yeah.
First and famous, when they kidnap Sisiku, I know they call them arrest. When they kidnap Sisiku and the Naira 10, you people should note, Ambazonia should note today that there was a restoration council that was made up of two people. That was Ngalamfo and Elvis Omega.
Yeah.
Only two people. And when they kidnap Sisiku, they kidnap Ngalamfo among them. So it was left with one person.
Yeah.
When they kidnapped Sisiku, the House of Council and Regional Representatives held meetings for 3 consecutive months every day. Not this today. Every day for 3 consecutive months. Every day. We were the ones that nominated people to be represented in the in the Restoration Council. We were the ones that nominated people to go there.
Okay.
So Ambazonians should get this history.
That one I know. That I know.
So we are talking about something that has failed. It failed from the beginning.
Where did it fail? Where did it fail?
Where did it fail? Restoration Council. Restoration Council being a council to be made up of all white movements.
Yeah.
Sisiku was in touch with all the people who have analyzed. But because of his untimely take-up, the Restoration Council failed because we nominated people to go there. These are the errors that we must.
No. But this was it. Let me come in. When Sisiku was arrested, I think the people who came in will know it was the Restoration Council and some stakeholders that met and decided to make Sako an interim. Now, when they made Sako an interim, that's when. Please, don't Ambazonians the wrong history. I will let you here. So you want to tell me that it's only this committee that made Sako president?
Can I come in to explain?
Come in.
Thank you, brother man. When Sako, when Shiku Ayota was put in Nigeria, the House of Council and Regional Right sat down, nominated 3 persons that was being led by Barrister Boka Hamon. When Barrister Boka Hamon was leading, Ambazonians were on social media shouting, no, in 3 people cannot be leading. We need an interim president. We need an interim president.
Yeah, I remember that.
That is when the House of Council and Regional Reps sat down together and did nominated president, Chris Anu came out the first nominee from the country and regional reps.
Yeah.
Chris Anu came to the top. Now, they went into cabinet. I want AMBAZONIA to get this history.
Yeah, another one that Chris Anu, in that period, that was when Chris Anu had to take power, which he did not. That period, yeah. Go on.
There was no vote taken. It was nominee. There was a different nominee. They went into the cabinet because there was no restoration council. Like I told you before, the restoration council was being left with one person, that was Elvis Komeka. So the cabinet now voted. The cabinet now voted. When they voted, they went into votes. Bobga Harmony said he will not stand. He refused that he will not stand any election because they disrespected him. So he turns down the position to become acting president. So the elections took place between Chris Anu, Milton Taka, and Sako Ekome.
Okay.
Sako Ekome emerged first. Milton Taka emerged second. Chris Anu came out third with one vote.
Okay.
One vote. Chris Anu came out third with one vote. That is when Sako Ekome became acting president and Milton Taka became vice acting president.
Mama Rita, I see you. I see Mama Rita. Thank you. I see Mama Rita. Thank you, Don Pasio. The conversation is being interesting. The conversation is being interesting, but I don't want us to go so deep. My sole concern here is bringing the house back to full. That's my concern. My concern here is not all these issues we are talking. We have been activists from day one, and that I know. But what I'm talking about here is bringing about the halves. There are many halves. There are many halves, and it's not helping the revolution. Those halves have to come back to one. And from all indication I see, there are people who are interested only to divide the halves. One, you see Sako is interested for the halves to be split more. Now, Chris Anu too, now, he doesn't care of what does happen with the unifying factor. That's the problem. And then now, we have the others. The Akwangas are there, the Ayabas are there. The halves are split. And this doesn't help the fate of the revolution. That's why at the second point in the revolution, when I saw this drama from Diaspora, I said the ground zero fighters should take over power because it's easy. You know very well. It's easy to unite the youths. But for unite these old people, no problem. If ground zero take power, they start leading this revolution, we youths go easily give order for Papa them. You know, say when you there for house, you be first speaking, your Papa will misbehave. As the first son, you don't be mature. If you don't wake up, you say your Papa beat your mommy all the time, your Papa beat your mommy. If you don't wake up Sunday, your Papa say, hey, Papa, you don't correct. If you do this one again, I will discipline you. Forget you be my Papa. That habit will continue. We don't watch and say with these old people, the way they were elders and for diaspora, they don't want us continue with this thing, say, if not be my way, better I spoil. If not be my way, better I scatter. But every day, with the belly, we are youth and fellow brothers and for the ground. So, that was my own point of view where I come with. Now, when I see me, I know me, I just say, me I do with Marianta because I believe, say, after yeah, but I just learn. Me, I stand for Marianta because I believe, say, after Sako was impeached, that was a person who stood up with the choosy, they not voting. The choosy not choosy. So she's acting with a voice of which I believe.
I put your choice of what? Mark come in against small.
Yeah.
I know the one is the liberation struggle on some kind of things. I want to reveal again for AMBAZONIA something good. My brother, me don't pass what it talks to. Chris Anu, before he went to this election, actually he attended a meeting.
I know. I know that part. They just go and talk. I know.
Actually, a series of questions.
I know.
He fumbled. Then when he realizes who come up for attack, I tell you, say, no, you don't already answer.
Yeah, where you actually say, where you actually talk, say, as of now, the revolution don't get no money, and if me I become president, I go be able to start raise money because Marianta no fit raise money. Am I wrong? That was the answer Chris Anu gave you.
You better one for a meeting where you be there for the meeting. Sisiku Ayoka tell you something. When you go back, go apologize for the people. Tell the people say you will lie at me. I know people want me to even go for that one.
Okay, so you see play with the matter. Now what I see from the beginning of this show is becoming interesting. Now what I see from the beginning of this show, I talk about say the problem we get for the revolution. Me I know very well. Say Sako and Chris Anu be lie for Ambazonia people. But go on. Go on.
Sister will tell Chris Anu, go back for your people. Go debunk the lies where you lie against me. Tell them say you be lie because you see people use your own words on Ambazonians. Use your words to convince Ambazonians, but apologize to them for the lies you said, and we will work together.
Okay.
Please let me and you be honest to Ambazonians. And you do this to who because you know. You offers freedom. You know this story. But you don't try it. Because of what it turns La Republic, release my people. Release my people. Release my people. Because I did the people because of you.
Don't pass you. Don't pass you see. Don't pass you see. Don't pass you see. With me as a Sekou, there was not. I don't hate Sekou. My problem was I follow Sekou words, and that's me. I'm a man of principles. Before Sekou one go jail, I still get a video for my phone where Bala be there for jail. He said that word: a leader cannot rule from jail. He said it boldly and very clear. And I want to learn. I want to learn. Man learn. Me no get me. I know what to say. I know what to say. Sekou.
You take the final decision.
I know what to say. Sekou one rule from jail. Man learn back the passion. I know we talk say Sekou one rule from jail. Now I tell you this. Now for them, you see, you don't see me the Prince J car. I know what support. They outside they give people different narrative. But now when I see me, I know what support nothing again. Let's say president for Diaspora. Now when I say you see me, I stand for Marianta and say Joe Dede. Say whatever she does, I'll be talking to her to be uniting as small as she can to unite the people. Because I realize I say that period where we activists we get meeting between Sekou and Sako, there were many things where become out straight. And since Sako was free there, and says Sekou there for jail, there were many informations where they change them. Because me, I don't work under Sako. Under this revolution, there be some president be there where they say Prince Jeka don't work under. I work under Sako more than any other leadership. At the work I work under Sako, and nothing I work even under Sekou. We worked, I and Eritato, we worked under Sako. Before raise money, human resource, we did it. I didn't go, I was just there to come and receive. We work. So when things started going offhand, I realized there were many things that were wrong. Because before the one started raising the money, I didn't go, I still there, she's alive. You go tell him, I give you the hope. I say, we just need $200,000 for get only at least 10 RPG. Like public go back with una go raise any money una one raise. I was the one who said it. She said, Prince, you guys have to struggle. And now me as I can do a classical online after my trip to Babylon from the way Tabenyam Brad will explain me things. But since that time I've been concentrating and say, oh, this government get for the men because my intelligence be already making me not say La Republic want to destroy the government. I don't even get any ideology say La Republic already penetrate the government. So I was just there and I was just, this government must stand. This government must stand. Anytime Brado want talk as of now, let Brado wait. Even me and Eric Tato, that was the same thing. I told Eric Tato, forget about Seseku. Let's concentrate with this government now. Let it not be destroyed. Now, after when things start unveil, Wasano say, no, things are not going right. If I have to continue that I want to maintain this government, it will instead go the worst. That's why I started thinking that now, this is betrayal.
Not expose them to this no time. You see all that evidence away, every battle. Even he today he will shock. You see all that evidence away, every battle you put out.
That paper, I get that paper there. I get those documents, those OD documents there. Yeah.
You see that document there?
Yeah, I get copy for all them.
Now me, I be the seller for you. You know the notion of me as I talk. Now me, I be telling you. If you go send some intelligence person, now me, I be telling you. This today, I get a call. I will still send up for you after the call.
So, you just see, I just want to make Ambazonians understand something, because the information when they go out there, the old people they want destroying at the face of the youths. Yeah. But I want to make them say there was a problem. The problem was handling of power between Chris Anu and Sako. There have been many things that have gone there. That's why I've said it here that that's why many people see me, I just stand with Marianta. And I will not be ready to be used again.
Please, say time when Chris Anu be discovered as a house of counter-arena reps, be nominated by ye as president. We fight Sako for them of that before discover as a me
I get for Chris Anu side, I get more intelligence. Even to why it is time to say one be president, I get more details from back Don Pasho. Me, I know the over talk. You know, say me are the voice of your ancestor. When I want to come up for talk for merciful truth, I put back. I get even before one be, before this thing will happen, I will already tell the activists and say, I know. I've already talked before.
Speak the truth to AMBAZONIA.
No, don't pass your time will come. For now, the most important thing Prince Jake, I'm struggling to do is to maintain the firepower on the ground and to give hopes back to Ambazonia and say, may the sick continue to support this war. May they not be discouraged. May they not be discouraged. We wait till it happen, because these two pastors, the way we see where they come up for front soul for carrying this revolution, they were not honest to us. They were not honest to us and the revolution. And they look some of us will be picking them. But I don't tell them say, for this revolution, I get people where they stand from my back very strong, where they update me because they don't say my life they at risk. I get people that write for inside the heart, for inside Yaoundé, where I get information when it concern things, when it concern whoever. I know they just come out, merciful to know they just come out, can't talk. You yourself, you know that you don't be with me for this revolution. You know, so once I call somebody name, I must not get details. Before I want to tell Chris, I'm saying, no, be time this. I already know many things about Secretary Chris, and I don't know many things then about everything.
To Ambazonians, I will talk this one for like 2 or 3 minutes. I've finished with your live show, you continue your live show. Brother man, my fellow Southern Cameroonian, fellow Ambazonians. It is high time, matter for pidgin. Now high time for we, the young people, to look ourselves, ask ourselves, say, how many old people from 45 years and above, they die for ground. Make we Ambazonians, make we look ourselves as young people, ask ourselves, say this with generation, we didn't wipe them out. For the generation, for time, for Sisi, for Ayok Tabe, for the time, for Sako Ekome, for the time for To Ayama, they will drink Exploitation, they will drink less, they will sleep woman, they will not be apparently. But the youth, them, major people see that they carry those people, fight for our freedom. That generation will burn them, will pick my team to fight for our freedom. Why we don't take this freedom fight, we turn them for political campaign.
That's it.
Political part.
Now the old people.
The campaign must be president. Sako must be president. So I am president.
Now these old people, so don't bring that wish, eh? Now these old people.
Liberation struggle. We will be fight. When we make ourselves young people, then we make the community comfortable. Then we unite ourselves. It's time for us as youths to liberate AMBAZONIA. Can we unite? Can we liberate AMBAZONIA? My dear young people, my dear youths of AMBAZONIA, can we stand as one and free our
That's just it, Don Passion.
to go back home?
That's just it, Don Passion. You just said it all, and that's what I've been fighting. I'm very happy. We are already making the connections. Eriko Akaba is working. We are struggling to get the youths. We don't want the old people because the old people, they operate like witches and wizards. When I talk, they go vex. They'll go for back. They don't watch Prince J.K. He doesn't respect people. Like, say, some man will take some bullet for me tomorrow. Some old papa, they know where they go do this nonsense, where they don't even know their face for the Republic. They don't even know who be them. They don't even stand take some bullet for me. But you can go here and go talk for back, don't hear Prince J.K. But I don't tell them, say, for this revolution, this time, this morning time, the youths, they go take off the upper hands. And we youths now who the work. Most of these old people, they know the work. Go for the shit, they go look at your young people, and your young body, they contribute money. So why will not arrange ourselves here for we, the youth, will be very faithful for this revolution? Gather this money, stand up for down. We can do it. We can do it. And that's where we are now. Because the real leaders of this war, they get Kondengi, they get jail. All these people, they black around here, na zero, baby. All the way children, the worker, they make noise, say, grandma this, they go here, they do. All those people na chaps.
For Ambazonians, La Republic will be known a huge position. They will spend $15 million to take Sisiku from Nigeria. That is the amount they paid. 15 million. The million is worth. That is why they took it away from us. And from the day they took it away from us, we have been dancing. We have been in a limbo up till this moment. But we should forget about Sisiku for this moment. He himself has said that we should forget about him.
But that's the truth. We need to focus on the restoration fighters. Those are the people.
Liberation.
Those are the people we need to focus on.
Restoration Council protect all this.
Don't pass show me. I don't push those ones away. I don't push all those ones. And that's the same thing I'm telling everyone.
Let's keep these commissions away. Jeka, Magbarata, Veritato, Papa Ivor, Agamba, Clovis, all of us, and we unite and look for a way forward for our people. We should take over this liberation struggle. If we don't take it over, then we are doomed to die and be buried in the diaspora.
That one is the truth. You have said it. That's the truth. You have said it. And that's what I've said. There is nobody who can lie anyone in the diaspora that he can unite what these people are. Because all of them are greedy. The old people, especially those who are struggling to get name of president, all of them operate like witches and wizards. All of them. The only people you see focused on this revolution are the young ones in the diaspora. They are the ones who dream of a home. Those ones you see fighting in the bushes. So if we youths don't come up, look for a China where we can be giving our $10 to mean something on the ground, then it's our own life that will be fucked up. And that's why, you see, that's why I'm standing today. That's why many of these old people don't like me. They go behind with their own kind of people and struggle to destroy my name. But I look at them, I laugh. I've told them that me as the voice of your ancestor, you cannot destroy me. You can't. He who has a pure heart fear no evil.
No accusation. They have accused me that I killed General Ivor. Even if this was somebody connected to safety general, they are accusing me of I don't care anymore. I am fighting for the freedom of my people.
Thank you very much, Don Pasho. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that.
Let us do.
Thank
Thank
you
you very much for giving me the opportunity to talk.
You're welcome.
I got me now. We can continue this work and we build behind this, and Ambazonians will just get the results.
Amen. Thank you. Ambazonians, you see, this is how we youths operate. It's been almost 2 years now, and on Passion we have not talked like this since I left SCAF because of my own personal views. But you see, today we are able to talk. We youths are able to vibe. We are able to understand the pains of our brother. But you see, these old people, the ones which we think we're giving our money to, they don't talk. They don't talk. They don't talk. I'm telling you, if today I pick my phone, I call Eric Tato will pick my call. He will pick my call, we'll talk. If today I pick up my phone, I call Tapang will pick my call. But if you ask Akwanga, or you ask Ayabacho, or you ask Sako, or you ask Chris Anon, that can any of them talk to each other? It's an abomination. Then why should we support such people? Why? Why we youths, we are the ones suffering in Europe. We are the ones working. Why should we support them? Why? That's why you see, before Fimasha died, I was telling you all that let's send the power back to the ground. And it has already gone. The fighters are uniting themselves. Now, what is remaining of us is for we youths. You can see we all. It's for we youths to stand. Even it's $10 every month to start sending it back on the ground. Just imagine if a fighter like No Pity can be getting $10. Just imagine. If a fighter like No Pity can be having $10 every month to prosecute this war, just imagine the pain that the public will feel. They don't need to know the direction of which the money comes. We will have our youth coordinators in every country in Europe, in every corner of Europe, sacredly planted. Our youth coordinators will be there. Their job will make sure we get to Ambazonians and they start giving their $10 every month, $10 to support the war. Every Ambazonia, every look and cranks of the diaspora, be it in America, in Brazil, in Europe, in wherever. Just imagine if a fighter like No PT, which we all see, can be getting $10. $10. Don't pass, you're welcome. $10 every month. Just imagine if a fighter like the ones in Indian, like the ones in Manu, like the ones in Boyo, can be getting $10. We are the youths. We are the ones who want to enjoy Southern Cameroon. Let's pay for our freedom and forget about these old people who operate like witches and wizards. We'll be coming up with names. We'll be coming up with names. And me, Prince Jeka, I will start walking around Europe and meeting you all. I've told you all, if there's anyone that has problem with your documents or whatever, feel free to get to us. I think what Marianta is standing there to do as the mother of this revolution now is to unite every bunch. But we, the youth, constitute on the ground. I'll be coming to all. I'll be going round. Don't bother. Italy, Cyprus, everywhere. I'll be there. I'll be coming. You will just see me. I will appear. My passport, I can go anywhere. I will be coming, especially for us youths. For us youths to unite. That $10 is very important. Let's forget about these old people. Let's forget them. $10. We gather it as youths. We send it. We know how to. If there's somebody that eats that money, we will know how to handle the person very quick. We youths, we are very easy to discipline. So thank you all, and I want to thank Don Pasha for coming up here today. I'll be coming back live. I know, and I'm sorry for those who have been struggling to get my live show and they have not been able. This is how it happens. When my page gets blocked, for you to get back to me again, for you to build back, it takes a while. Yeah. For you to build back, it takes a while. But next time, I think I'll use the voice of my ancestor. I need to wait for a while, maybe 1 month again, for this page to, the data to base to regroup back. Yeah. So I'll wait for about 1 month before I use this page. Maybe I'll be coming there once in a while, but I'll be using the voice of my ancestor the most. So please, don't be discouraged. Don't see the ways of these old people in diaspora and be discouraged, especially the youths, please. If you have to be discouraged, remember about those who are fighting down there. Please don't be. Don't be, no matter what you see. No matter what you see. This is war. People make their own kind of money through it. But let's think about our own future. If we don't fight now, we'll still have this war to face. We'll still have it, no matter how we pretend. No matter how we try to make like we don't see it. You can't run away from your shadow. You can't. You can't run away from your shadow. Count how many people are in jail. How many of them, these are people who are our elders who have been looking up in the diaspora, how many of them, they have frustrated us? It's just that some of us, we have been built that we don't give up. Some of us would have given up too. But he who fears to fight today will live to fight another day. If I give up today, that means I'll be ready to face the war another day. So why should I give up? Why should I? So please, I'm begging on you, if you know him, if you're hearing this my voice today, and you know some other youth, you can do it anonymously. You can do it anonymously. You don't need for your face to be out. You can give your $10 anonymously. This is time for we youths to mobilize and support our own brothers. Those who are fighting are not old people. They are young ones. This was one of the main reasons why I created Watana Wata. For youth mobilization, because I already saw the drama. It was easy for us to communicate as youths. It was very difficult for these old people. Just imagine for 5 years, youths, their blood have been spilling like an ocean down, beginning from the Savannah region down to Victoria. The blood of youths have been rolling like a stream of water. But none of these people will give our kobos in the name of leaders, in the name of Sikh, Amber one, this one, secretary this, secretary that, giving title. None of them feel the pain of that blood, that they will stand up someday and say, let me put my pride down. No, none of them. But we are dying every day. So when all of us will die, who will go and enjoy the Ambazonia? Let's stand up. As the voice of your ancestor, I will always be here to strengthen you. No matter what, we need to stand till the end of the battle. We don't need 1,000. We don't need 1,000 force to go. 300 can do it. The Israelites used just 300 soldiers. God chose only 300 amongst the Israelites to liberate them in the battle which they went to fight against the Philistines. Only 300. So just imagine, only 300. Then what of we? We are 1 million. 1,000 of us, if we start it. $10. Do you know how much is that every month? 1,000. $10 every month, youths. And that $10 doesn't mean nothing, eh? Because there's some of you, $10 will trade at the head of our bed. €10. Just imagine €10 every month. You meet your friend that is in somewhere, you say, my brother, drop your €10 for this boy ready to fight for ground. Now we will coordinate them. And when we coordinate, we put eye on the person who receives the money and make sure the money is sent down. Just imagine, only Germany, they use the way they did for Germany, €10. They use the way they did for France. They use the way they did for UK, 10. They use the way they did for America, 10. Who get secret China where they go for down. My brother, La Republic go pick ball on. Because the boy, them will not go hear you say some money lost for some black market. Na lie. The boy for ground, they know their market where they go buy. They know their market. And their market, when they go get. God bless you, Southern Cameroonian youths. Stay safe, stay blessed. I will always be there. Maybe see you again on Friday. Bye for now.